Once upon a time, in the heart of a bustling village called Omugwo, here lived a young girl named Favour. Omugwo was a land rich in tradition, where elders told stories by their fireside and children ran barefoot under the golden sun. But in this village, where laughter filled the air, Favour's world was quiet, too quiet. She was the daughter of Mama Nkechi, a woman known for her strength and hard work. Mama Nkechi had raised her two children alone since her husband, Okechukwu, vanished into the city, never to return. From dawn to dusk, she worked in the market selling palm oil and groundnuts, trying to provide for her children. Favour, though still young, understood the weight her mother carried. She watched her struggle to pay school fees, to put food on their wooden table, and to keep a roof over their head. But what Favour wanted more than anything was something money could not buy: love, attention, and guidance. From the age of 10, Favour had learned that tears had no value in her mother's world. When she cried about being bullied in school, Mama Nkechi would hush her, saying, "Do you think my own childhood was easy? Wipe your tears and be strong." By the time she turned 12, Favour stopped sharing her feelings. When hunger gnawed at her stomach, she found ways to endure. When fears whispered in her ears at night, she held onto herself. When Daniel, her younger brother, asked, "When will Mama come home?" she would lie, "Soon." But soon never came. With each passing day, Favour became invisible in her hometown. Her mother was too busy with survival, never realizing that while she was fighting poverty, she was losing her children loneliness. One day, as Favour walked home from school, she met Cynthia, a girl who carried herself like a queen. Unlike Favour, Cynthia's eyes shone with mischief and her clothes were always new. "You look tired," Cynthia said with knowing smile. Favour nodded, too exhausted to hide her struggles. "Why do you suffer when you could have an easy life?" Cynthia asked, pulling out a crisp of 1,000 naira note. Favour hesitated, but the sight of money, enough to buy food for Daniel, made her reach out. That moment changed everything. Cynthia introduced her to a world that Favour never knew existed. At first, it was harmless, meeting men, listening to their stories, receiving gifts. But soon, the gift came with expectations, and before she knew it, she had lost everything she could never forget. She wanted to stop, but where else can she get money? Her mother never asked where she got the extra food she sometimes brought home. As long as Daniel was fed, Nkechi assumed her daughter was simply managing. One fateful evening, as Favour stepped out of a strange car, she saw Daniel standing by their door. His smiled face was filled with confusion and sadness. He did not say a word, just turned and walked away. That night, Favour couldn't sleep. She remembered all the Daniels had asked for food, all the time he had struggled at her arms, asking her to tell him a bedtime story, just like the villagers' elders did for their children. She'd given him food, but had she given him what she truly needed? Tears streamed down her face as she realized the truth. She had become just like her mother, too busy surviving to see the pain of the one who needed her the most. The next morning, instead of following Cynthia, she walked into school counselor office for the first time. She told someone her story. The counselor listened, truly listened, and soon help came. Mama Nkechi was called to the school when she heard what her daughter had been doing to survive. She wept bitterly. She had worked hard to feed her children, but she had failed to nourish their heart. That day, for the first time in years, she held Favour close and whispered, "I am sorry." The elders of Umugwo said, "A child is like a young tree. If left uncared for, it will grow wild, but if guided, it will stand strong." Neglect is not always abandonment. Sometimes it is the silence of a home, the absence of guidance, The failure to notice a child's pain. Parents, be present, listen, not just with your ears, but your heart. A child without love will find it elsewhere, and often, where they find it, they may never return the same. This is an interesting story for every parent out there to watch and understand. Care for your children. Know their feelings, know what they are going through. We know what is happening in our nation. We know what is happening in our generation. That many parents are always busy. But I beg you in the name of God, create time for your children. Create time for your children. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, The African Folktales TV, for more stories, for more great, inciting and inspiring and educative stories. Thank you for watching. See you in the next part of the story. That's the part 2 part of the story. Please don't forget, invite your friend, share this video and subscribe. Thank you.